Oh, the place is down there. This is Dan Gladio and Pat McHale once again. We are at halftime. We got Mike D'Agostino down on the field. We're getting ready to have the the inductions of the athletes. The first one is going to be Bill Dugan. Bill Dugan also works with us at WLA. He's usually up at the radio station. We don't usually see him down on the field. But if you know anything about Bill, he's a 1977 graduate at Hornell High School. He received 9 varsity letters. Some of his best accomplishments came in track, where he had the shot put record of 63 feet 11 inches. That record still holds true today. He was an All-American football player, got drafted to go to Penn State, and then he was an All-American from Penn State and ended up getting drafted by the Seattle Seahawks, and I believe in the 58th round of the NFL draft. So congratulations to our colleague, Bill Dugan. They're reading his whole bio. I kind of did the abbreviated version. Yeah. He is, he's a big, strong man, that's for sure. I wouldn't like to line up against him. No. I remember him, Pat, being introduced back in it was Bob Hope did the All-Americans, College All-Americans. And Bill Dugan was on the Bob Hope show that day.
I played with Bill.
Yeah.
He was a year or two behind me, I think, but obviously he played sophomore or freshman year varsity.
The next inductee is Butch Bottone. He was a great wrestler for Hornell. He earned 7 varsity letters, 4 in wrestling, 3 in football. His dad was also the football coach back in those days. I think he's better known for his career in wrestling, where he had a bunch of records for the Hornell High School team in wrestling. So nice inductee, well deserving, is John Butch Bottone. He's been he resides with his wife Luann. They've been married for 31 years. I'm trying to see where he lives. He lives, I believe, Plano, Texas is where he's currently living. The owner of Knockout Specialties Inc., which is a promotional product company in Plano, Texas. They have a nice dinner down at the main place tomorrow night for these guys and their families. I was talking to Tom Fagnan, who's a big organizer of the Hall of Fame. He said they had about 120 people coming down to that dinner tomorrow night. Sean Clancy, he's a member of the class of 2003, had 14 varsity letters, 3 in soccer, 6 in swimming, and 5 in track. I think one of the things I remember most about Sean is his track career, where he had tremendous accomplishments. He was a member of the 1999 and 2001 teams where they were Class B champions. Individually, Sean was a Class B champion in the pentathlon during his junior and senior year. He was also the Class B champion in the 110 hurdles and 400 hurdles as a senior. Actually, I'm cheating by reading it now, but Sean qualified for the New York State Championship in the pentathlon in both his junior and senior. As a junior, he placed 4th in the state and was a state champion his senior year. That's what I remember most about him. He currently holds a Hornell High School record in the pentathlon. He currently resides in Almond and works at Genesee Valley School.
believe he just got married.
I think you're right. You know, it's kind of neat too. There's the last 3 inductees here all ran for Coach Dagatano, so it's kind of neat that he's out there as the MC here tonight. Sean Clancy. That's, you got a nice plaque in the gym with his state champion on.
Now there's a roof out there. Mine, we don't want to do that.
Their next inductee is Will Grinstead. He is a 2005 graduate of Cornell, where he earned 10 varsity letters, 2 in football, 1 in swimming, 3 in indoor track, and 4 in outdoor track. That's what I remember most about Will, as being a track person. Will's accomplishments as an indoor and outdoor track athlete will never be forgotten. In indoor track, Will was a 2-time team captain and was a member of the Hornell High School sectional championship team in 2003. Individually, Will was an indoor sectional champion in the 4x40 meter relay, 60-meter hurdles, and the part of the 4x200 relay. For the outdoor team, he was a 2-time captain, and he was named the LCAA Track Athlete of the Year in 2005. He was the meet MVP in both Dansville Invitational and Hornell Invitational meets in 2005. Will's team won the Section 5 championship in 2004 and 2005. Individually, Will is a 2-time sectional champion in the 110-meter hurdles and was also a sectional champion in the 400-meter hurdles, 4x4 meter relay, and a 4x100 relay. Will completed his high school career by winning the New York State Championship in both the 110-meter hurdles and 400-meter hurdles. He's employed as a construction project manager for Dick's Sporting Goods, and is attending graduate school at the University of Pittsburgh. Obtain a dual master's degree, Master of Business Administration and Master of Science Civil Engineering. So nice selection there for Will. Next one is Shawna Smith, and what I remember about her, Pat, is that she was quite the pole vaulter.
Swimmer.
Shawna is also a 2005 graduate of Hornell. She earned 16 varsity letters, 6 in swimming, 4 in skiing, 5 in outdoor track, and 1 in indoor track. Shawna excelled as a track and field athlete, and she currently holds, with Aubrey Wilkins' class of 2011, the outdoor pole vault record with a vault of 10 feet 4 inches. Shawna also holds the HHS indoor pole vault record with a vault of 9 feet 6 inches. She was a Section 5 Class B pole vault champion with a meet record of 10 foot 3 inches as a senior, and also placed second in the sectionals as a sophomore and third as an 8th grader. She was the Livingston County Athletic Association pole vault champion her sophomore and senior years. Shawna set pole vault records at the Hornell Invitational, Wellsville Spring Day, and Fabian Invitational track meets, and she was a team captain her senior year. She graduated from the University of Buffalo with a mechanical engineering degree and is currently working on her Master of Science in Engineering System Management at Texas A&M University. Shawna Smith. We got one more, and the next one is not a athlete, so to speak, of Hornell, but they call it a contributor, and that's going to be Bob Codis. Bob is a big-time contributor to Hornell. I mean, when I first came back to Hornell, he was the AD here, and a tremendous person and tremendous contributions to the Hornell sports program, and you couldn't find a more deserving guy for this award than Mr. Robert Codis. He's also one of our colleagues, as he announces all the Alfred University football games. He's the voice of the Saxons. I think if you cut his arm and he started bleeding, it'll be purple and white when it comes out of there, purple and gold. He is true and true an Alfred Saxon, but a tremendous person. He could be 1983.
I believe they just honored his class at Alfred University last year.
You know, I believe you're right. They did. And
for undefeated undefeated season, was it?
There might have been an undefeated season. Yeah, I believe that's right. But yeah, he was up there for that. And Bob lives in Elmond, and just a tremendous class here today, Pat. You got Bill Dugan, Butch Bottone, Sean Clancy, Will Grinstead, Shawna Smith, and Bob Codis. What a great class going into the Hornell Hall of Fame.
Well, I know you went to Canasteel School, but Bob
don't hold that against me.
I'm not holding that against you, but Codis was a great influence here at Hornell High School when he's athletic director, and did a great job here. So it's good to see him inducted here. Last year he had his kudos at Alfred University, so this is just a little icing on the cake for him, I think.
Absolutely. So that's going to conclude our Hall of Fame halftime show, as they're still going to get together for one more picture. Why don't you get a close-up of that, Pat? Can you? You're not look at that. That's nice. Very nice. As I said, that they're going to all have a reception tomorrow night down at the main place in Hornell. Looks like the Hornell football players are going to come out here. And
tonight's winner will be $371, and the winning ticket number is 127.
And that's, now we'll get the second half underway here, but we're going to take a little commercial here, I think.
Well, we can take a quick little break, so stay with us. You're listening to Hornell Red Raider football on WLEA, WLEA.net. We'll be back for the second half in just a minute.
Yeah.